Actor Hill Harper is joining us at our WDAS studios for another edition of Hattie TV. Of course, everyone fell in love with you, NCIS. Now you're doing Covert Affairs.
Covert Affairs, yeah. It's a special character. His name is Calder Michaels. I get to play a guy who you don't know if he's the bad guy or the good guy. I get to wear very sharp, fancy suits. I can have 2 chrome-plated guns. I have a good time. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's a very different departure from Dr. Sheldon Hawks.
And what we're used to seeing you.
And so it's fun. You know, it's been good. We just got back from Hong Kong. We shot the last 2 episodes of the season in Hong Kong, where we're tracking down the bad guy, and it's been a special working with Piper Perabo, Chris Gorham, everybody at NBC Universal. It's been pretty good.
Wow. So a big change. We know you from The Doctor, but how about wearing these suits and the fancy clothes?
Well, I get to drive this hot Jaguar. I get to wear the fancy suits, and you know, maybe, you know, on CCI New York, I didn't get to really. I only had 1 girlfriend in 9 years. And now I think they're giving me about 7 girlfriends in 7 episodes.
Wow!
So that's big.
That's big.
Yeah, that's a big change.
That's just a big, big change.
That's right. No, it's good.
What attracted you to the script? Because it was such a departure?
Yeah, I want to do something completely different. And something that would be, you know, people are used to seeing me as the good guy. And I want it to be the bad guy.
I like this.
It's more fun being the bad guy. It's more interesting because that's not the way people always see me. So I enjoy it. And so the whole season opened with me shooting the lead character, and then everything's built upon that. So it's been an exciting journey. You know, we're on Thursday nights at 10, which unfortunately is the same time as Scandal. Yeah. So
that's why we DVR. That's why we DVR.
You got to DVR because you know, Carrie played my wife in For Color Girls, and I love Carrie and I love her show, and I'm glad it's doing as well as it's doing. And so I want people to check out Covert Affairs. Yeah. And so hopefully people see it. It's on USA, and it's a great show.
USA Network, Covert Affairs. Let's talk really quick. Letters to an Incarcerated Brother. You did one for brothers, for sisters. This is so important because a lot of people are dealing with people who are incarcerated, loved ones.
We have more people incarcerated in this country than Russia and China combined. People are saying it's a mass incarceration crisis. I call it a hyper-incarceration crisis. We're ignoring this population. We have privatization of prisons. We have, in many ways, Michelle Alexander calls it the new Jim Crow. Some people call it modern-day slavery. But I wanted to write a first book of its kind, which is a motivational book for incarcerated individuals as well as their families. And we have to stop ignoring this population, or we'll be losing a whole generation of people. You know, individuals who, right now, the laws are written that you can't, except for 2 states in the country, participate in the democratic process, which is vote if you have a felony. Obviously, if you check that box that's on many job applications where it says, have you been incarcerated, it's very difficult to get a legitimate job, so recidivism skyrockets because people have to revert to illegal activity. All of these things are real, and so let's start talking about them. Let's start coming up with solutions. That's what this book is about. I couldn't be more proud of it, and I hope people support it.
At Hill Harper, check him out, and he answers Twitter, so make sure you do. And Thursday night, 10 o'clock, Covert Affairs USA. This is where we put our DVRs to work.
Put them to work.
Yes,
watch
this is when we put them to work.
You know what's interesting is that the networks count who watches it within 3 days.
Yeah.
You know, so if you record it and you watch it within 3 days, it still counts.
That's right. So make sure you set your DVRs. It's a pleasure. You do great work.
And
we love you. Thank you
so much. Thanks, Pat.